Good morning, folks. This is Kenny again with the Natural State Gardener. I know it's been a few minutes since we've been to you, but we've been really busy with a lot of things going on here at the garden and home, and we've been busy with our job. Today, we finally got, I'm going to turn this camera around, and we finally got our pump in the creek and got it running. And so we're very excited about being able to water our garden. We water it every night. You can see, let me flip this camera around. I'll tell you what, we'll just go down here to the creek. And like and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, because most people that watch us don't even subscribe. So be sure and subscribe to us, help us out. I'm going to go down here and show you what we've got going on. And earlier I talked to you about having a pump in the creek and pumping to get our garden and everything watered. Here's what we did. I went to a store. I'll tell you what it is. We went down to Harbor Freight, and they had their little 2-inch relift pumps on sale, and so I bought one for $219, and then we spent another, I don't know, here we go, let's take a look at it. Let me turn the camera around. Sorry about the loudness, I'm sure it's making some racket. But you can see our little pump that we bought down there in the creek. We had to buy this intake line. It did not come with an intake line. So we got our intake line down there in the creek. And then here's our little pump just turning away. And then this is our line here that pumps the water out. Now, what we had to do, and this is kind of a temporary setup as we go, we're going to try to get some PVC in the ground and make it really automatic. Just have to turn the pump on and go. We had to buy some reducers to reduce this 2-inch down to a 5/8 where it'll fit a water hose. So we've got it on a water hose, and I thought this morning, hey, we watered our garden, it's not that far, can we get all of our landscaping stuff and our flowers at the house? So here's our answer. Kind of keep in mind here that all this is temporary, but I'll give you a little shot of the garden as we go through. But here's our hose, just a regular garden hose. Our sunflowers are doing well. Here's something I really got my heart broke the other day, and some of you may understand what I'm talking about. Our watermelons are starting to flower and run a little bit. My okra, of course, you always plant your okra pretty thick in case what doesn't come up. And I had to come in with a garden hoe and chop down about half of these really pretty okra plants. You have to, because they won't go up in bush. And actually, I probably need to thin them a little bit more. But it breaks your heart just to have to take a hoe and chop down your okra plants. But anyway, you see our beans are growing. All our sunflowers are coming on. We've got some blooms on some little different variety sunflowers up there. These are the mammoth. These should get 12 foot tall. But anyway, let's go back around and check on our progress on our hose. Just running right through this morning, and we can run into some hard slide here in a minute, but if we do, you can handle that. Got 3 little squash I picked this morning. You can see our cucumbers are really blooming. They're doing real well. Our runner beans, we've got to get those up on runners today. And I apologize we haven't shown y'all everything that we've been doing, but we've been really busy. And there's our runner beans, blooms all over them. And you can see our cucumbers are really blooming out. We've been picking a few cucumbers off some of the others that were planted a little earlier. There's our squash plants. All of Christina's tomatoes are doing really well. We've got some wilted limbs on the bottom, but we're coming through and we're going to prune some of those today, I think. Anyway, here's our sugar baby watermelons. We don't have any blooms on those, but they're running pretty good too. Well, I think we got one over there. Yeah, we got one bloom on that one right there. Anyway, they're doing okay. These pole beans will be ready to pick maybe this weekend. Anyway, here we go. Carrying on. We cut all this old privet down. We had a bunch of privet here, and we can't seem to get it away, but we did take some loppers, or Christina did. She took some loppers and cleaned all of it out. But here's our hose. We're still going from the creek all the way to the house. Here's our little shade garden. Worked on it yesterday, weeding it, getting a lot of the weeds out of it and cleaning it out. Got to come back with some more mulch. You can see our endless summer hydrangeas are doing real well. And our hostas, they're doing good this year. I'm so proud of our hostas. This is a eastern redbud that my neighbor had come up in his yard he didn't want. So we transplanted it. It was in a pot, so hopefully it'll live. Got some random sunflowers that popped up over here. And our impatiens, they're starting to come on. Doing real well around this tree. I don't know what the difference is, but there they are. Okay, here we going around. Our hose is still going. Bermuda grass is starting to come through real well in here when I sprayed. Proud of that. Still going. Still going. Did you put this other hose on there too, babe? Yeah. So folks, you can see we've got nearly 400 feet of hose, and this is the pressure that we've still got off that one little pump. So if you have an opportunity to get one, if you've got a water source that you can water out of, and it's so much better than city water. It doesn't have the chlorine and the fluoride and stuff that they put in it. It's just pure rainwater, actually. So that's what we've got. And that rose is showing out. But see all our hostas that bloomed real well this year. Hey. So there we are. Tell them hello, Christina. Well, thanks guys for watching. Be sure and like and subscribe. And it was one of our projects that we did that actually worked out. So thanks for watching.